Nico! Boom. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Nico, Mrs. Jedi. Always good to see you both here. It's really good to see you here, Mrs. Jedi, because I know right where you are. I have a rough idea where you are, Nico, but I'm not going to come to your house to make you watch, so you're off the hook there. But Mrs. Jedi, I can't make Mrs. Jedi do anything either. So thank you both for choosing of your own volition to come and visit today we're going to call it the recommendation of Nico. It may have just been an offhand comment that I've decided to take to heart. I'm going back, and this isn't, I guess technically this counts as back catalog, but Nico had mentioned playing maybe Advance Wars again one of these days, because I played it when it very first came out for one stream, but then Metroid Prime Remastered came out, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom came out, and then a couple of other things came out, and this kind of went by the wayside. So they called a timeout on the war. They've been waiting for me, but today I'm going to go back and see if I can even remember what the controls are in this game. We'll start there. I believe there are multiple difficulty settings. I am going to go with I Am a Crybaby, Don't Hurt Me, to see if maybe I can get through a couple of these early levels. Punch through a little bit. If it reaches the point where I actually find that it's easy, I might even ratchet the difficulty up, because I think you can change it midway. Oh yeah, Pikmin 4 definitely. Well, SnowRunner gets its Wednesday thing, so that's just on Wednesday. And that's why when I make up my missed Wednesdays on Thursdays, it's not Wednesday anymore, so I can do whatever I want. I think I did Pikmin. I probably did Pikmin. Yeah, I did Pikmin because mistakes were made. That should be the new tagline. Can I just put that right along here as mistakes were made, or perhaps mistakes will be made. That will, oh, okay. Okay, that experiment's not working out. So I tried to put it on a book today to give it a little more stability, but I think the book is just making it a little too slippy. Oh, it got me right in the hair. Whew. Okay, I'm good looking again for the stream. So yeah, we've had all kinds of things come out. I'm finally ready, I think, to get back to that. This is a tactics game. Mistakes are absolutely going to be made. On casual mode, some of them might be recoverable. On the harder modes, they will not. I've really enjoyed playing Into the Breach on Mac, although I have it on Switch here also. But I've loved playing that one on a harder level. And you make one wrong move, and you basically have to start over. Why do I love that? I don't know. Maybe I hate myself or something. But it's a gorgeous looking game. I love the color palette that they use. And I think that's going to apply a lot here too. I've seen a bunch of the tactics games played before. I've got Advanced Tactics Gold on the PC. I'd played that one for a while, and it's kind of basically the same thing. But this is the official Nintendo version. This is the one that I want to play. Advance Wars is much more forgiving compared to the hardest difficulty of Fire Emblem. Well, yeah, that's very true, because Fire Emblem original hardcore Days of Yore or extra settings Fire Emblem was designed all about making sure that it murders a bunch of your characters just so that you have to cycle the new ones in. I always play it on the normal mode, so I don't really have to worry about that. I don't think I've had too many actual deaths happen on normal mode, but I would have them happening everywhere if I was playing it on hard mode. Yeah, I've been watching. As much as KDP loves to tease you about how I finished the game so much faster than you, I would not have finished the game if I was playing on hard mode like you. I would totally have rage quit at some point and then either turn the difficulty down or do like what I'm doing with Advance Wars here today. I'll get back around to it someday to see if I can continue on. Luckily, this one is definitely in forgiving mode, so the fact that I don't know that I need to remember too many of the controls too well. I don't think, because none of this is real time, at least. So I got time to sit around and push a bunch of stuff and accidentally commit some units to their deaths when I don't mean to. Please let me hold your hand mode. Oh, I could use that in a lot of games. When I was a hardcore Xbox player, that always involved, the original string of Call of Duties and things. Those could only be played on full veteran mode, and there was no substituting any of the lower ones, because the clan that I played with at the time, that was just unacceptable, because it was useless for training the clan matches that we had. So I played all of them at maximum difficulty, and the Mile High Club achievement on Modern Warfare 2 was one of my 2 crowning achievements in my Call of Duty days. The other one was when we went in on a 5v5 match. 4 of my teammates all got nuked within seconds of starting the match, and then I TPK'd the entire rest of the other team. It was a glory moment. But that was long before I had the ability to record any of it, so I could be lying to you, because that would be fun. Okay, screw this stuff. We're moving over here. I have figured out where to go in the UI to actually load my save game. Apparently, I'm at 8% complete, so honestly, I was expecting it would be more like 5 or 6%, so I'm going to take the extra bonus here. I played for an hour and 19 minutes. There may have been some tutorial stuff that I did for the prior 40 on that. Maybe. Otherwise, there have been a couple of streams where I've actually done 2 games. But yeah, 8%. That's like a 1/12 of the way there. Okay, I'm clicking the button. Okay, let me dive over real quick. Let me check out stream health. I got a lot of greens. I can vaguely hear myself over there because I've gotten pretty good about setting my starting volume at a good level, so it's not feeding back into the microphone that's just, wow, it's literally just off camera over here. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. That's kind of conveniently close, although I got so many things that I want to work on. Hey, thank you for the lurk, Mrs. Jedi. If I'm loud enough, you'll be able to hear me, even when you're not paying attention to your iPad, so there's that to look forward to. Just tell me what the prior missions were. Yeah, there we go. So these were the first 3, Tank Ops, Copter Tactics, and the Fog of War. Clearly all tutorial missions. Field training we actually did first. Okay, I vaguely remember that. So the colors are the different countries involved. This must be a neutral island over there. The Gold Comet. Ooh, swanky. So I think Blue is the one who has sent some troops into my territory to try to take the capital here. So in theory, these next few fights, as I'm reclaiming all of my original territory, should be reasonably straightforward stuff. I probably won't be slaughtered, maybe. So let's... Oh, that's right. I'm Andy, the goof goober. Our enemy Olaf. I have the special ability. What is that? Miss Silvermoon. Come save me. I was going to say, aren't you supposed to be on vacation right now? But that's right. You and I are both, well, in my case, about to, and you are suffering massive heat waves that have left you homebound, so, or hotel-bound in your case. So, hey, welcome in for a quick drop-by. We're going to have some war. That sounds like fun, right? I started playing this one time back in April when it first came out, and I was just soliloquizing here that Metroid Prime Remastered and Tears of the Kingdom and then Pikmin 4 all came out, 3 in a row, so they totally distracted me from getting my war on. So everybody involved, they called timeout. They've been sitting here since April, but we're ready to get back to the war now. Olaf has stormed into my orange territory, apparently, and is trying to take my capital city, but obviously he's totally overextended himself, and I'm still on the edge of the tutorial mission, so there should be no problem to kick him right back out. So he's assembled his army in the heart of the Orange Star. This time, Andy takes command all by himself, because on the other Orange territory, where I was doing the tutorial stuff, I always had a helper friend with me. So now Andy's on his own. His special ability, I think he can do an instant repair on everything. It's on the entire battlefield or within a certain radius of himself, and he can do it. I think you fight stuff and you build up your charge energy reserve. Yeah, I'm totally lost. I'm gonna have to figure this out as I go. Yeah, how dare he? Exactly. That's what's going on here. So let's pop in. Adorable little machines of war. There's a little bit of conflict. I kind of get why they delayed the release of this game for a year, because of the conflict in Ukraine. But on the other hand, it's cartoon, Andy. People. I don't take it too seriously, but then I don't live in a war zone, so I get how some people. So if you live in a war zone and this is a trigger warning for you, sorry I'm late, but yeah, I get that. Andy, do your oh, that's right, Nell was helping out earlier.
Nell?
But now she's making me do things by myself. How rude. Is this a transceiver? Hello? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So it's just like I'm still there. You will even see my picture during the briefings. So, exactly the same. I think I had access to her special ability before. That, I suppose, I won't get anymore. It's my first solo mission. I wanted to make myself available in case you needed. So, for your first solo mission, I thought I would make it not solo. I wish the rest of my life was like that. That would be awesome. He gives 2 HP back to any damaged unit. Oh, I thought he actually just healed damaged units. Well, I don't know. Healing is healing, as my Pathfinder players would say, right after I have taken way more than 2 hit points from them. Don't worry about me, Nell. This mission's going to be a piece of cake. Oh, well, now I'm screwed. I'm enthusiastic. Good luck. Oh, hey. Ooh, I get to go first. Okay. I'm sure oh. New follow. Oh, I gotta break this out real quick. StitchFan67, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I am Lone Jedi. I typically do Switch streaming. I've got a Steam Deck. I stream a little bit off of that sometimes, especially when I do SnowRunner on Wednesdays. But my Saturday streams are usually dedicated to Switch stuff. I've been doing a lot of Metroid Prime Remastered and Pikmin 4 lately. But today, I'm going back into it's not my vault of shame, because I have played this before, but I've only played it on stream once. So I'm going to dive back in, going to get a little more involved in this thing. See if I can remember how to play. And one thing I do notice right away is that I do not have the range, I don't think. Nope, I do not have the range I need with the artillery, because they conveniently started that tank one too far away. Oh, hey, the greeter is active. How much coffee have you had before your stream? Mrs. Jedi and I have split a pot. We were talking about maybe doing a little bit of instant coffee just to kind of tide us over, but just today. Now, today it looks like it's only going to get to the low 90s, but tomorrow we're going to hit potentially 4 days in a row of 100 Fahrenheit. A rock and stone! So instead of coffee, I've got my Phasma water. Thank you for the hydrate, Nico. It's a good way to start war here. What is that temperature? 100 in Celsius? And I don't know. That's math. And I will warn you now that there will be no math on this stream. That's my day job, so I'm not going to do it here. But it's probably like 42, 43, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. That sounds really hot in Celsius, so I'm going to go with that. Celsius or centigrade? What's your choice? I think coming up through school in the, on a science track, I always went with centigrade. Okay, we are going to start prepping up some of these bad boys. I know standing on top of mountains gives me a nice defensive bonus. I would like to capture a city. That's what I'd really like to do. Just let me... Yep, okay, that'll let me load him. I'm gonna head him up north. Which means I want him to move into this spot. So I'm gonna need him to move out. What say ye? Can you attack from here? No. Oh, does facing matter in this game? Ooh, is there front armor versus side armor? I don't think so. I think the units always face in the direction of the enemy goal zone. Yeah, I can. Okay, so, oh, the map goes a little farther that way. If facing doesn't matter, then I'm going to roll right up to here. Damage 44%. Yeah, okay, we'll just see. Nope, they do always face each other. Okay, yeah. Boom! So a 4-2 trade. Probably not optimal. I am playing in baby mode, so that'll probably be okay for right now. And it looks like my little yellow bar above my day counter has started increasing. That's what I need. What is the range on his howitzer? Let me go back to this bad guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go 5. Or will it just tell me? Yep. Yeah, I knew that this was going to be a problem. Okay. We tried it with the book. I even brought out a Star Wars book just to be kind of thematic, but that's making it way too slippery up there. I don't want to permanently attach anything to the wall because this is our living room, and that's going to take approval from the council to actually put stuff on the walls. So it's going to balance there until someday I get my man room organized so that I can actually go down there and stream and not be totally embarrassed. Oh, which Star Wars book? Oh, that's a part. I guess I didn't hold it up to the screen. It's How Not to Get Eaten by Ewoks. It's an important survival guide. Is it actually written by the people that did the worst case scenario? They don't throw out there that it is written by those guys, so it's probably not. But it's the exact same vein, except that it's all Star Wars universe. He doesn't actually show me. So I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay. Well, if that guy's already in jeopardy. Oh, crap. Nope, he's anti-air. Damn it. It's just more and more problems. How far? Okay, you can come up. We are going to bring him up. I want to put him there just to be a defensive block for this guy. Oh, hey, I see what you mean there, Nico. I had him facing north, and as soon as you're done, he automatically pops to face the enemy goal. We're going to take a small gamble. We're going to move him up there. I think, technically, this guy could sashay down along the river and attack the infantry if that's what he really felt like doing. It will not end well for him by the next turn, but we'll take what we get. Do I actually... I've got AA units, but I don't see any air over there at all. Let's go have him hide up there in the forest. He is recon. What I'd like to do down here is pummel the first one so I can get my infantry in to start taking cities. So I'm going to bring him up. What's the range on this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means he'd only be able to get to there. Okay, I think that'll work. I'm going to bring him up just that far to start. He's the one that's mobilized. I don't think he needs to supply anybody right now, so we're not going to bother. So, okay, these two are going to get involved in the fight, and I'm going to have the APC rush up so I can start taking these cities. Because they give me things. What are the things? I don't remember. Access to resources? I could stand people there to heal them. That I do remember. Oh, hang on, written by stormtroopers. Let's see. It tells you how to avoid being captured by stormtroopers. What to do if you're being choked by a Sith. I'm going to guess the answer is unless you are force trained, probably nothing. What if you're trapped on an exploding Death Star? That could be a useful one. How not to get baked to death on Tatooine. How not to be taken over by a parasitic Genosian brainworm. Excellent. It is a good question. Who did write this? Okay. Well, as we all know, war is very slow, so it's written by Christian Blofeld. Oh, God. Celebration not guaranteed. No, it doesn't actually say that'd be fun if they actually had a particular group. It was supposed to be designed by but I think they're just messing with Sasquatch. We're just going to charge up here. We're going to open fire. This might leave me in range of his artillery, but whatever. Ooh. Oh, that was a good opening salvo. See it? Medium tank. Okay. Versus a regular tank. That's what the difference was. Wow. I guess I could have paid attention to that beforehand. So here is a regular tank. I won't have the range to get there, but that's okay. You can't mount up there. But you can start chugging along. And then, in theory, I could move up here and try wiping out this tank. But then I'm standing just 3 squares away from artillery. I'm in a city, so I'll get a defensive bonus. But I don't think it's going to be enough of a bonus to actually be very useful. It doesn't look like anything has fogged of war, so I'm just going to hang out back here. If he wants to come for me, he's going to have to go out of his way to do it. Ooh, let's take a look at it. Yeah, he's a mechanical boy wonder. He does not enjoy waking up early. I don't enjoy it. I do it, but I don't enjoy it. And he is big on the mechanics. Hyper Repair restores +2 HP and +10 to firepower and defense. Oh, well that's good. And then that's what my units would look like. Okay. And then that's all of his junk. He does the Blizzard. I remembered that. Intel. What are the terms? Capture the HQ or murder everyone. So yeah, pretty much regular war. I thought once I'd moved everybody... I thought once I moved everybody, it asked me how you done with the turn. I've moved everybody, but technically I could deploy that unit, which clearly I don't want to do. I don't have to be on a city to make that happen. Okay, so I guess I do have to manually end the turn each time. Okay, that's fair. Whatever. It'd be particularly funny if it was written by stormtroopers and then it was just all terrible advice. And these jerks did come for my infantry. You dicks. Oh, don't you make a run for my cities. Oh, good. I'm playing on baby level, so he just rolled his artillery right into my face. Those are good. How does... nope, I don't want that. There we go. Does any... It doesn't show range on anybody, does it? If I go here... Nope, I gotta be closer. What are the odds here? 63%, that's probably good enough. If there's no air units coming my way, I gotta find some use for these guys. Shell them! Oh, good. They didn't even fire back this time. That's what we like to see. This is kind of a note where... Oh, it didn't actually show me stats, so I guess we're just doing it. That is a good whittling. I'm gonna get you started on capturing. How close can you get? Yeah, perfect. Move you up there. And we're gonna drop you off right there. Oh, they can't capture yet, can they? Oh well. At least they are in town. Damage 51%. So is that 51% from 10 or 51% from 6? We'll find out. Oh, boom. Oh, that was more than 51%. That was all the percents. Congratulations, guys. Nice nuking. And I don't think the artillery can shoot back at point blank here. Especially if they're all dead. He could use a little reinforcement. So I'm gonna start moving him north. As soon as I've captured one of those two cities up north, he'll try to regain composure up there. See. Interesting. Why is he not attackable? Is my range shorter than I thought? Or is it just because he's in a city? You frustrate me, sir. What goes on here? $105%. Is there an overkill bonus in this one? It's a Japanese game. They tend to have those. Boom. Whatever anti-air was good for, it is not good for it any longer. Work on this artillery. Boom. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. There you go. Get him, boys. Ooh, one left. Nope, I still cannot attack. We're gonna push up farther then. Yeah, okay. I guess that guy is gonna get one shot on my units after all. Oh well, what are you gonna do? He's got a strength of 1. Hopefully I'll survive it. Uh-oh. Oh no, is Blizzard coming?
Now I'll show you what it means to face Blue Moon. Bring on the cold.
For Carl!
Blizzard!
Yarr! So that means all of his units' battle stats go up, in addition to whatever Winter does to everybody. Oh, okay, that's your background city. I guess you can keep that. Ooh, his damaged units ran away. Good. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, MLRS pounding. You're taking on the medium tanks. I guess you did okay. Oh, oh. I forgot. I left a hole for the infantry to run through, didn't I? Oh well, that wasn't too bad. I can live with that. Looks like I need to murder a little bit more before I get access to my special stuff. Taken city. Boom! Captured. Get you started. Going to eliminate you, hopefully, here. Oh yeah, we're full strength. No problem. This will be no problem. Oh, they were even on a mountain peak and was still able to nuke them from below. That has no assault capacity. That's probably going to be important to note. Ooh, full strength. We'll drop a truth bomb on him. Excellent. We're going to go around the side. We're going to deal with this guy first. I think even at strength 2, he's still a little bit more of a threat than the infantry. So we're going to wipe him out. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start using this combo. Not super ideal for taking on infantry with your mechanized, but you know, we'll do what we'll do sometimes. I am going to back him up here for the time being. You just wait there, sir. Oh. I can't move the extra space into the trees there. And I don't have range 2. Ooh, this is a minor conundrum. Well, everybody except my mechanized are at least in some form of cover. And he'd have to hustle to go mess with the dudes in back again. So, okay, let's have you wait. This is a little bit messier than I was expecting. Who makes the most sense in which order? I'm curious. I just want to see a quick thing here. 58% damage. I have Captain Phasma sitting just in the way of the bottom left corner over there, so I got to lean to see all those numbers. Oh, look on my laptop. No defense on the road. I'm a little worried about what they're going to be able to do. Back up. I don't know that anybody I've got can get to the one bazooka dude. How far do these guys go? Just 2 spaces. So my MBT here is definitely threatened by that guy. And that one, for that matter. That one actually threatens a bunch of people. I'm going to drop you back here and take out this one, just to get it completely eliminated. With only 1 strength, I don't think it could hurt my units too much, but I don't want to take too many risks. And I am inclined... That dude's sitting at just 1 health. We're going to go in full retreat for him. I want to get him back to the HQ so he can start repairing. I definitely want to hit this dude. Rocket Boy is a major problem. He hit me there. Which means I may need to fall back. Man, this is a little bit of a tough call here. I think even if I move him down here, that doesn't do me anything, but I think he's still in range if this guy still has a full range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I may need everyone to just go ahead and fall back a little bit. It's a little conservative, but since I haven't played this, April was 4, so yeah, it's been 3 or 4 months. I don't really remember everyone's full capabilities. So I'm gonna leave that city space open to kind of tease them with. I'm gonna pull Bazooka Boy up here. Yeah, these are some questionable tactics, but they're learning tactics for me. That's what I'm going with. You can't change my mind. Final answer. Okay, Blizzard's over. He's taken 1 city. That's fine. He's taken 2 cities. That's less fine. He's retreated 1 for repair. Oh man, and Rocket Boy's still in range. Damn it. Street fight here. Okay, yeah, the whole mistakes will be made tagline that I wanted below my image portion, that still stands. That was at least something in my favor. Okay, they have left a gap. Can I charge? Yes! That's what I need right here. Most of their units aren't too bad to me, but that rocket truck is tearing me apart. Unfortunately, putting them onto a crappy mode allowed me the opportunity to finally get onto it. Okay, you go back there, you heal up. Curiosity. No, no. I told you I would push the wrong button at some point. Ah, damn it. I wanted to come down here just to see what the attack rating would be. And of course it said, no, that's where I wanted to move. And I don't want to attack or anything like that, so don't worry about me. I'm fine. So, okay, we're going to lose that unit. We're going to actually do decimation, but on ourselves. 1 out of every 10 units just has to go so that the others will learn. I don't think this will heal him enough to actually help, but we're doing it because I can. Here it comes. Boo! 2 HP across the board. You're welcome, everybody. Oh, and the music just jammed because I now have increased attack power. If I'm going flat out, yeah, screw it. We're going for it. We're just pushing ahead. Yeah, we ain't afraid of no rockets, I guess. We should be, but we're not. Wait, what's his health? Okay, he's got the full, so he can do a full-on capture. Da 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 da. Oh, actually, I'm fully charged there, so let's roll him back and get this dude out of the way. Ting! Wow, he went flying. Let's mount you up. I want you to go over there so you can get a little bit of heal on. Yeah, let's just go ahead and press the attack. Okay, hang on. What's your range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't want to be right there. We're gonna move up one higher. Now that's... Oh, I forgot to move the other one. So I guess he only comes up this far. Heavyweight. I really haven't been looking at supply. Fuel levels seem pretty good for everybody. Digging the chiptune going on here. Welcome to day 4, everybody. Oh, hey, he has a longer range than I'd have thought. Oh, yeah, that was not what I was really wanting to have happen. Interesting, he chose to go after the scout, and not very well, rather than push it with one of the tanks. Serpentine! Oh, nope. Nope, they did not.
From downtown!
Hey, urgent sandwich must be here.
Running around with no collar on? Yeah, we let Jedi run loose at the dog park.
Oh, the perfect clip.
What?
Okay, you deal with that.
Rocky! It was like he did it on purpose and ran away.
Okay, we're gonna work on doing some murders here. Welcome in, Sandwich. They were kind enough to put this war on hold for 3 or 4 months, so we're picking it back up. We're gonna see if I have any capacity for my own brand of warmongering. Oh, not bad. Not bad. We'll take that. Let's see. How close can he get? Ooh. Oh, man, if I had known... Good place. That's a terrible place to put him. That's a dumb place, because... I would like him to not be full of the death and despair. I'm just going to put him up there, out of the way for the moment, and we'll just have to do... Finish this guy off, get him out of the way. Blam. Now we're going to bring him in. Let's drop him now so he can be active next turn. Is that what I really wanted? Oh well, it's too late. I already hit the buttons. He can come on forward. Wait, does he... Okay, he fully healed up as well. Let's bring them up. I want him to actually stay in the shop and repair a little bit more, because things have taken a slightly unexpected turn down here. I'm going to bring him up top. He's going to have the cover of mountains. I like that. Oh, yeah. Ba-doo! Just fire down into the town. Okay, that one worked out pretty well. Ideally, I wanted to get him in a position I could pull him back to the city, but looks like it's not going to happen. So we're gonna gamble a little here. That did not... Oh, that did not do well. That is not what I was looking for. I may have may have to take this gamble and move him now after all. That dude is definitely taking the city next turn. Frontal assault. Oh, 87's not bad on that one. It'll finish that one. I think this is my better play here. I think if I can do heavy... Oh! It was 100%. Okay, perfect. That actually just saved... That saved the city being retaken, at least. The AA here is definitely going to finish this guy off next turn, but then the Captain Tank is just going to pummel him. And then those are just infantry. I'm not too worried about them. I'm just terrible at this. This is baby mode on mission 4, and I'm dropping like flies here. He's retreating to try to get repaired. I don't want that to happen. I may have to chase him down. So he's gone, but the infantry I already took out so that it can't turn around and capture the city from under me. Oh, hey, everybody just got supplied there. Is that what the APC does? It just auto-supplies everybody at the end of the turn? That's awesome. This one I didn't look to see what the stats were, but it doesn't matter. We're opening fire. I like just one left. The artillery with 1 health is definitely not a threat to my medium tank, so we're gonna continue pushing here. Boom! Work on killing everyone. Hope you're having a fun war. I am having a fun war because I haven't managed to lose yet. It's coming, though. We all know it's coming. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy and then start capturing next turn. I think because I am down a health point, it would actually end up taking him 3 turns to capture the city, which bites, but it's where we are. He's at half health. The enemy blue there. I don't know exactly why that happened. I can move a long way. I actually only need to be able to move 1 extra spot. I'm going to move him... This is an interesting call. I'm just going to move him right there, so he still has some defensive cover in the city. I'm going to move him up there. Maybe that's a little bit farther out of the way. This guy up here, he's going to be my lure. He's a little damaged, but I think he's in range if that dude decides to charge. And if he's done, if he does it, then artillery and that tank are just going to beat the snot out of him. Taking that. Eventually, I'll take that city away from him. Load up. You're actually going to run past. Ooh, do I... Nope, I'm going to leave him just 1 back right there. Okay. I think, and... Ooh, what's this telling me? Is this telling me he's out of ammo? Oh, it's telling me he's only got 1 ammo left. That's okay. If things go well, I don't think he'd need to fire more than 1 more time. Okay, that's what we're going with. Oh, it's another blizzard. Damn you, Olaf!
The fury of nature!
On the plus side, that should reduce everybody's movement by 1 or 2 squares. So that's 7... Oh, geez, he could fly, though. I was hoping that 7 health tank wouldn't be able to come for me, and he didn't. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Rocket Boy was in range! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. That was 5, and I totally missed it. Well, I got suckered, all right. So, what I really need to do So I need to get cooking down here to take that dude out before he can heal again. And I can... Oh, hey, I can murder him from range. Oh, no, I can't. It just knew that I would need to move. That's fine, though. I'm fine. Everything's fine here. We are going to get that started. He is out of range. I'm going to move him up to that city. Super duper crap sticks, man. Let's see how much damage he can do. 2 is at least a start. He can't get across the bridge even. Oh. Damnation, man. Well, okay, let's just go head to head here. Got a 6-4 advantage. No, he is not well suited for this. I don't like any of my choices. My choices are all bad. Okay, well, let's see if we can at least finish this guy off. Oh man, Rocket Boy is such a massive problem for me right now. What was his health? He's at health 7. Oh man. Oh, bad, because of the snow, he can only go the one space. He can at least do his thing. We'll get some more infantry involved. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that dude in the city is the only one in range right now. I can move forward only the one space. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, hey, the snow was actually a problem. Who knew that the AI would do that to me? Okay. Still oh good, the snow's gone. I'm still pretty sure I'll win this battle, but oh, it is so much worse than it should have been. I think by attacking me... Oh, no, he did get to heal 2 first. The damage shouldn't be bad. I can live with 1. He'll be dead before he can heal up to 5. That's the important part. I knew that he would rocket shell me because he's the only one in range. I was hoping hiding in town would make them a little more resilient. Not resilient enough. Is he out of it? No, he still has an ammo left. Tell you what, we're gonna do this one first. Boom! Nope, he still had 1. Okay, so it's gonna take both units to do that. That's fine. I'm gonna finish murdering him before I go back to the capture. Pow! Let's finish this one off. So I guess I'm looking at eliminate all the enemy units versus actually taking his HQ. This is what I needed. What is this guy? He's a regular tank. Regular tank has a lot. Wow, that's a lot of movement points. Holy crap, that is a lot of movement points. So if I'm going to move this one up, I'm going to want to put him in town for his best chance at even thinking about surviving. Health 7, he's the best one I've got. We're just going this way. Gives me a free shot on the artillery. Only 4. He's only... Is he really? No, he's got a life of 10. Okay, the 2 is for the dude above him. Got it. heck? What's his health at? Is he still the full 10? No, he's only at 4. He would be too big a target, I think. Oh, this is what I want. That's what I want. Let's finish. Let's whittle this dude down a little bit more. Moving our Artie in there is just going to be a dead draw for his the next turn because he can't attack adjacent. Let's go ahead and get to capturing. Let me at least deny him some of these points because I think this stuff also contributes to your power meter. I go ahead and move him up. Can I move this health 10 dude? Yes. Good. He can get a start on that one too. Okay. If I come up here, let me do... Okay. Well, he did some resupplying. It actually didn't do any healing. So that's a small bummer. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. So he can target either of those infantry. That's it at the moment. I don't have my free heal. Health 4. He'll survive. Any of the rest of these are probably in jeopardy. No, this is all I've got left to work with. At this point, these guys are really just lambs to the slaughter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, fire. Yeah, I would love you to, but and that's what I want. Okay, we're going to move him up there. It's going to get him just a little bit closer. If I can finish this artillery off next turn, then that'll allow me to move him into position where I can try working on shelling him. He's going to be difficult with this guy on my next turn. If he does that, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crap. He's still going to be out of range. I've already seen that. I want this one. Yep, the planning is terrible here. Yeah, I tell you what. I suppose of all the units I got out there, I can live with this one the easiest. Thank you for your service. Oh, hey, he went a different direction than I'd expected. And it's going to be bad, too. Yeah. Luckily, the battle in the south has been resolved. So we are charging. Yeah, you can only capture what your health is. So that's going to be 3 turns to take that little city. That is a bummer. I'm going to take these away from him right now. Oh, they automatically go to me when they hit 0. I don't have to charge them all the way back up on my own. Awesome. So I have stolen from him. Stealing from him makes me very happy. Can I make someone... No, I can't make someone load. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull him all the way back. He's probably out of the fight for good, but that'll let him start repairing the turns sooner than if I have to wait for one of those guys to leave the village. And work on pummeling this guy. This rocket boy is definitely the bigger threat than the other dude. Especially while he sits on a base that he can use. He is definitely going to want to mess with this guy next turn. Regular tank. He's a regular tank. What is his range? Oh, free rounds. Nice. Does it actually... This is terrible about telling you what ranges are. 3. This would put me in position. That will allow me to shell either one of those. He's only got a health of 1, so his firepower's low. He might be able to knock me down to a 3. I guess I'll live with that. He is either going to go for that tank, or he's going to come charging for me. He can probably kill me to death over here, but then this tank will come in behind him. I got that dude coming up from the south. He is not going to be much use to anybody. He needs to be amphibious. He needs to be able to cross the water. I'm going to swing around and I'm going to see if I can pick up the Zuka Boy. Meaning he's probably out of the fight for the rest of the battle here too, but whatever. KDP has arrived! I'm having a war in your honor, KDP. You're welcome. The war is going... No, it's going terribly for me, but I guess it's going worse for them. Oh, it's going to barely scratch me. Look at that. It's just 2. He charged and went for the infantry instead of the howitzer. Bold choice, Olaf. Bold choice. Oh, okay, we had a whole bunch of resupplying and some healing. That all went nicely well. Oh, you're gonna... Oh! That sucked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's barely in range there. What if I'm... 1, 2, 3, 4. He's actually out of range over there, so I'm only going that far. We're bringing you all the way around here if we can. You work on taking as much of that city as you can in your weakened state. 2%. Oh, okay. So that one, that's not good. We get a free attack out of this one. Don't want to turn that down. I got 2. I'll take it. The Great War of 1978. I don't know. That may be when this game originally came out, as far as I know. What kind of odds do I get? That dude's gonna power up to 5 on the next turn. It's possible that could pose a small threat to things. I'm gonna have to finish him off right here. There you go. At least he's done. So, oh hey, look at that! Just in time. I'm up for a little of that healing, baby.
Hyper repair.
I think attack and defense both go up a little bit, so I'm going to take all those. Oh, look at those much better numbers. And then the music gets jazzier. I still don't think... Oh, he went from 2% to 3% with his bonus. I want you to dig in, boys. Guard that city with your lives. Can you move yet? Yeah. Okay, you're only healed up to 6, but we're just gonna do it. It's good to see that this is a nice orderly war and that everyone takes turns like they're supposed to. It would be anarchy if people just started shooting at each other willy-nilly. Okay, he just signed his own death warrant, finally. Plus the fact that I've got a lot more units than he does. So why can't I attack? 1, 2, 3. I'm only range 4 away. Is it because of the city? I'm pretty sure I've shelled into a city before. What do I care about civilians? I mean, they're his civilians. They're in blue, after all. Although, this is him invading my capital, so I guess they were my citizens? Yeah. I don't know. It's a mystery. We'll never know. Bring in the medium tank to put on some pain. That was pain. We never did retake the capital, but we have obliterated all of Olaf's men. Grrr, he's lost again. Who are these guys? name's Andy. I'm a CO in the... Yeah, no one cares. The Orange Star Army is getting desperate to send such inexperienced COs onto the battlefield. Experienced enough to kick your butt. I wonder if that's his permanent accent. Huh. Be that as it may, it takes a lot to best me. I'll remember you. Mark my words. Weird Star. Oh man, if I had voice mod turned on, I could go to the, at least do the mic clicking, and give you a Weird Star Fox. This is horrible. How can I mark your words? I don't even know your name, even though it's been Olaf this whole time. Urgent Sandwich, thank you for being the first one here today. I'm known throughout the Orange Star Army as... Nell's grandpa. Burn. That's right, Nell's... What? No. That's what, is he actually Nell's grandpa? Nell's grandpa defected to the blue whatever? That's what I get for being nice to children. Screw all of you. You watch yourself, little boy. Woo! Hey, hey, hey! Okay, we need to have a serious discussion here. How in the hell is what I just did a rank S score? I'm giving myself a B at best. Power 100, technique 90, speed 97. Apparently they've rigged the grading system because I'm playing on baby mode, because there is no way that was an S performance. So that's Olaf, huh? Even though I've met him before, and I think like all of our prior battles. It's war, day 11! Now the real point of war, I have picked up coins.
Hey there!
Good old Hachi, ding dong. Hey there, soldier. I got a fresh supply of collectibles. Just come on down to Hachi's shop when you're ready to do business.
Look who's here!
Microtransactions are my middle name. Luckily, they do not do the microtransactions. All things considered, for the most part, the Switch is actually really pretty good about that. There are a couple third-party bullshit apps out there, but not too many that I'm aware of that I've actually looked at. Hey, there's new music. Well, that's good. Actually, that is kind of good. I do like the music in this. The nice retro, some of it full-on chiptune stuff. So I've retaken my capital city.
Grit!
Grit! I guess Grit is a person. A lazy good-for-nothing somebody?
Easy there.
Oh,
I heard you
hippie.
the first time, oh bearded one.
Ooh, some actual voice line.
Bearded one. Why you?
Okay, voice acting's over. A slip of the tongue. Do accept my apologies, Commander. Enough. Just get ready to move out. Now listen carefully. Oh, here comes the whisper, whisper, whisper. Oh, okay, we get to hear what they whisper. Orange Star forces have been deployed precisely where I anticipated. They've fallen for my trap of being able to defeat me earlier. Well, good. All that time spent spying on them from the inside, I sure hope you know what they're up to. Commanding officer is an untested youngster with a smart mouth, but don't let your guard down. Our contingent in the area has some indirect combat units for you to use. Now get going, Mr. Sharpshooter.
Hang on there.
Is he a sniper with spotters? You want me to personally, like in person? Why, you lazy, no-good old man shakes fist at clouds. When I was a kid in the army, we used to do all of our own fighting. What do you think a commanding officer does? If you don't get moving, keep your beard on. I don't like the idea, but I'm going. Grit is an impudent rogue, but he's also the best marksman I've ever seen. That young Orange Star CO won't know what hit him. Perfect. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Olaf. Gunfighter. It's gonna be just all infantry as far as the eye can see. And tell you what, timing is working out really well here. So, ooh, I'm at 10% complete now. Man, I am flying. Let's go back to Hachi's shop just to see what he's got. Ooh, look, he's got a dot. Ding dong. What do you need now? What? Oh, no, okay, I'm not Nell. No, I'm not. What do you want? Oh, yeah, this is how you buy the maps to play in the little skirmish mode. I do believe this does single player as well as multiplayer skirmishes. Wow, there are a lot of them. You gotta play this game a lot if you want to unlock all of these. Oh no, these are for versus mode. Oh, okay. That goes in the 4-player. Oh, yeah, that's right. Different maps support different number of players. And then you got these big old bonus cases that unlock lots of stuff at once. Yeah. I'm fresh out of additional COs for you. You're gonna have to do your own officer commanding for now. And there is lots of musics. It's War is the new one. And Olaf's artwork has now been unlocked. And really, that's all you can buy. And I'm not really doing the skirmishes at this point, so I guess I'm just gonna hold on to my precious coins. War were declared. There you go. I'll do your sound clips for you. Especially since I finally rewatched Kung Pao Enter the Fist last night. I knew that I'd seen it before. I wasn't sure when. I remembered nothing of it. I'm pretty sure I watched it within the first year after it's released, when it first hit home video, like 20 years ago. But now I'm properly refreshed, and I now have proper context for, I'm going to say, like 70% of the Sandwich audio profile. Although I don't think War Were Declared was in there. Yeah, Futurama. There are a couple. I thought there were a couple from Futurama. Okay, we're going back to oh, wait. What do I have to do to get to Advance Wars 2? Do I actually have to finish Advance Wars 1 or just play for a while? I'm going back again. Everyone loves my news, right? This story has yet to be revealed. Black hole rising. It said hole. Okay, well, there's definitely no point in me going to 2 before I've gotten farther than 10% in 1. Kung Pao is your favorite awful movie, and it is an awful movie. I remembered the CGI cow. And that may have been it. I remembered the basic premise that it's an actual 70s, Hong Kong hustle movie that's been repurposed and redubbed and then had other stuff mixed in with it. But yeah, I don't think I remembered anything more about it before watching it. Watching it was able to kind of stir up some of the memories, but going into it, I knew that it was that funny white guy inserting himself basically into an old movie, and then there was the really bad CGI cow at one point. Okay, we're on to Gunfighter. A new menace has appeared to show off his range, pun intended. Deploy troops carefully to combat his tactics. Ooh, do I actually get to deploy my own this time? Enemy grid, so does that actually mean that there are 19 cities, 2 factories, no airports, no seaports? I don't remember what the difference in having a factory is. I guess I'll go find out again. I was pretty terrible at the first one here, so I'm sure I'll be even more terribler in the second one. Gunfight. So if I hit 10% at 4, then that means that there are roughly 40 missions. It's going to last me a while.
Andy!
Especially if I only play 3 every 3 to 4 months. Uh-oh, come in. Andy? Andy, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Andy? Mm-hmm. What's up, Nell? You've been given the authority to use bases to deploy new units on... Oh, maybe that's what that other marker is as base. Yeah, okay, I see it down there now. That's where I generate my own reinforcements now. Got it. Do you need a refresher on how to use bases? I want to say no. Normally, I would say, no, I know everything or I'll figure it out as I go, but this has the real potential for disaster if I don't remember and don't just casually blunder onto how to do it. So. Oh dear. She wasn't expecting that answer. Let's go ahead again before the shooting actually ensues. Move the cursor, push A. It'll give me a list of units then. Scroll through the list, press A to select the one you deploy. Units that you can't afford will appear grayed out. Don't forget that. Each day, I get funds from all the properties you hold. This finally becomes important. That's where taking the cities really matters. It looks like I own 2 bases to start, and if there were only 2, then that means he has none, and I like that. Especially because he's got way more units on the map than I do. So I need the bases more than he does. Each day you'll receive funds from all the properties you hold. You have to make do with that amount, and you can't deploy new units and move them on the same turn, so I can only deploy 2 units per turn. Good to keep that in mind. Thanks for the pro tip there, Nell. Step 1, we need more income. Step 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can actually get all the way up there. I'm gonna trust me on this. I'm wondering if I start over here and if I can just start shelling bad guys over there. My guess, not having watched the AI enough to know what it's going to do, is that that guy's going to go for that one. This guy is going to go for that one. If I'm sitting here, that's clearly within my range of 5. I seem to have been having some problem with actually shelling people in cities. I don't know if it's suddenly because I've got a conscience and I don't want to shell all those civilians' houses. But I'm gonna set up here for 1. Just tell. I only got this 1 tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not 4, 5, 6. So he could get all the way up to here, allowing him to engage the infantry as long as I only move 2 squares. I think I want to draw him in because I really can't afford to throw myself out there, get beaten up before I can even engage him. And I've only got this very limited number of units available here to start. I don't think that's in a threat space at this point. No, he's got an HQ. Okay, he cannot reinforce, just me. He can move up to that square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. He can't get me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't get me there either. So we're going to move the recon up to here. And I guess we're going to move him into town. I don't need him to supply anything. That's a good looking wrench. Ooh, okay. What have I got? What have I got? Ooh, I start with 8,000 bucks. Oh, that's good. I need 16K for a medium tank. Holy crap. Oh, look at him. Okay, so he is doubled up on weapons, so he can attack basically anything. What all do I have to do? Anti-air. I am not going to be given access to a chopper. So I can't just pop across the river and start attacking those guys. Which means, unless this artillery can actually do his thing, these guys are going to charge over here and just take all of those right away. Which means I really need to focus on pushing forward. I don't know. I don't know how much money I'm going to earn each turn, though. I'm guessing right now I'm looking at maybe 5,000 for the 5 regular cities that I've got. We've had trouble shelling, but usually just at Red Lobster. Ba-dump bump. Well played. Well played. Joe's Crab Shack is the place to go. Who's coming after me initially? This artillery dude. And this regular tank. It makes me a little sad, but I may need to pull out a second tank. And then I'm just going to pull out the extra infantry because I'm going to need extra guys for taking all these cities. It fills me with woe that I may be in indeterminate ways away from actually buying myself a medium tank, which I really, really want. We're just going to have to go with what we got.
Possum spit.
This area wasn't even Blue Moon's to begin with. Blue Moon's just plain greedy, that's what this is. Fighting for these folks just don't sit well with me. Well, if you want to come over to my side and, just call it quits, I'm cool with that. Guess I'll just mosey on out and see what happens. He's a cowboy slacker, by the way. Oh, hey, those two actually went where I thought they would. And he did what I expected he would, since I only left him one target in range. 3-star defense in town. It helped a little bit, didn't help a whole lot. Andy, can you hear me? Are you there, Andy? Are we the baddies? Oh, yes. Anytime I play a game, we are the bad guys. You should know this by now. Pick up the transceiver. Oh, hey, Retro Ghost, welcome in. Saw you throw out the quick follow during Nico's yesterday, so good to see you popping in. I am catching up on some Advance Wars. I played one session of it back in April, and then got distracted by all of the other new Nintendo releases over the intervening 4 or 5 months. January, February, March, April was 4. So yeah, I guess it's been about 4 months. I've made it all the way through Mission 4 into Mission 5 now. We're just flying through this. I'm not terrible at all at this game, and I'm also not terrible at it while playing on the casual baby level. Just so everyone's all caught up on where we are here. Let's see, Nell is calling me. She seems to think I need a tutorial on how to answer the radio, but apparently I'm doing okay on that front. We've just learned that Grit is the opposing CO. He's an indirect fire expert whose attack range exceeds the standard distance. Oh. Shit. Worse, his range gets even bigger when he uses his CO power. Oh no.
Okay.
Hey Nell, how do you know so much about this guy? We used to be close friends. Anyway, that's all I had. Bye! Have a fun war! Nell hung up in a hurry. Did I say something to offend her? Nerd. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? Ooh, hey, I actually made my full 8,000 back. That means if I wait one more turn, I can actually buy my medium tank. So we're doing that this time. In the meantime, though, I have a fresh tank looking to cause some murder. I also... Oh, hey! I can fire across the river into a city now. Okay, civilians, hold on to your butts. It's going to slow him down at taking that city. It's not going to stop it, but it's going to slow him down. I think I would like him to be in town, so he has a little defensive posture. Oh, I know what to do. I actually want to see the CO stuff because I haven't like. He loves cats. Well, that's why I'm fighting this guy. Yeah, he loves cats and hates rats. Definitely has those backwards, so he's definitely my opponent here. With his... Is that with his ability or without? No, his indirect combat units get +1 just automatically. But they are -20 to firepower. I like that. But then they get another +2 to attack when he goes into sniper mode and +65 to firepower. Oh man, when he invokes his power, it is time to run away. Okay, well we are going to remember that. Let's put him on top of the mountain. I want to put him in the city. I would really like to take that city as quickly as possible for the income. But I think my best bet here is to open fire while Blue Dude is fresh, while I've got the cover of city to minimize his return fire. And then my new tank, bring him in while Blue is, got the damage on him then. I doubt that I'll be able to finish him with just the 2 blows, but hopefully that will weaken him enough that he isn't able to mount a successful counter assault. Oh yeah, if I can knock him down by half, oh, that'd be good here. Oh, I will take that 6-1. Beauty. I will move out of the road at least before I attack here. I'm guessing that 55% is actually based on his normal 10 health. So, bam! We did get him in 2. Okay, that I'm feeling a little better about. Let's run back here. Oh, nope. No, he can't make it all the way up to the front. I move him just the one. We're gonna experiment a little bit again, just because we can. Nope, experiment was a failure. You can't load next door. You actually have to be able to move on to the guy in order to load. So, yeah, that's all we got there. Well. This is an interesting notion. Oh, he can put a hurt on that dude. That tank 4 squares to the north will probably come down and obliterate him. See, I'm working on it. I stayed away from Decimate so that the smartasses in chat don't go, whoa, why are you only going to kill 1 of his 10 health points? We're going with Obliterate now, because it's probably going to be all 10 out of 10. But I don't know what I use the scout for otherwise then, since there's no Fog of War. I don't remember him having any great ability. We're doing it. Screw it. This is why we're playing on the baby level, so we can take this kind of risk and survive the terrible consequences of our actions. I'm going to move him up there. I'm going to keep him... I want to keep him nearby because I want him to finish taking that city next turn. Now, with my $8,000, I want to wait until next turn, and I want to break out a medium tank. Because I think a medium tank is going to roll through here, and he's got one already, so I'm going to need a medium tank. Okay, this is guaranteed to go well. I probably don't... He's got $14,000. What's he going to do with that? I probably don't even need to finish this. We can just declare myself the winner and we're done here. Oh, yeah, okay, here comes Extended Rocket Boy. 4-star defense! Useless! Oh, good day! Hi here. I wonder how long it'll take to find me. Oh, no, I'm terribly sorry. Good day, Master. You spoke out loud. Everyone has seen what you've done. But welcome in anyway. Playing a little Advanced Wars 1 and 2 reboot. No, reboot camp? Yeah, reboot camp. Started it a handful of months ago. Only played the first 3 or 4 missions and then got distracted by a bunch of other new Nintendo releases. So I'm finally getting back around and, oh, hey, look, I wasn't looking. Where did my scout go? Oh, that's right. I sacrificed him, and yes, this tank did come down and obliterate him. Oh, this time, though, we're getting a medium tank. And I don't know. We're going to at least finish off one of these infantry so that they're a little easier to deal with, and someday I get around to that side of the map. So I got to go all the way to the end, loop around, and come back. So now there's only 3 at the other end. He's a regular tank. I want to play the same tank game again that I did last time. Ideally here, what I want him to do is end up charging all the way up to here on me. So then I can face him with one tank in the trees to start the hurt, and then one tank on the road to finish him off, just like we did the last one. And this dude's weakened now, so he's either not as big a threat if he comes for us, or he'll have to waste time retreating. I bet he'll actually retreat because the second one is coming in to help. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can actually make it all the way there in one turn. I would put him on the mountaintop as bait, but if he stops there, then I can only get one tank on him. So I'm going to try moving him to that mountaintop for bait. No. Yes? Yeah, he took 1 damage. I thought, oh no, that's the one that I wanted to be in the city so that he could take the town, but he needs 2 turns to take that town now because of sucking. He can't get there all the way on his own, but if he loads up... Nope, that's going to put him in a threatened position. We don't want to do that. There we go. Okay, so now he can work on capturing the rest of the city next turn. I've spent all of my cash. I've moved everybody I got. Yeah, I definitely need more reinforcements faster. Sounds typical of most games. Play one to get sidetracked, be it real life or in-game side content. Oh yeah, we're not even going to talk about Zelda. Although I did get to the end of Zelda. I got a lot of extra content I can still go back and work on. And someday they're going to start putting out DLC for it. I can live with a 2-point loss. Ah! He fell for it! Although he is going to put some hurt on me first. 3-3 trade. I'm taking that. Why are you getting so close there, Bazooka Boys? I don't think Bazooka Boys have 2 range. God, I hope not. You just became a problem. Can you do any 5%? No, 5% isn't going to help anybody. Honestly, 12% is not really going to help too many people either. What movement range do you have? He can move up. I can't get him all the way to the medium tank. So we are going to come up here, and we are going to re-obliterate a scout. Bazookas move 2 across all terrain, aside from motion. Oh, crap. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, everyone, we're gonna have to change plans just a little bit now. I think I'm gonna have to leave him in harm's way of that. I'm gonna have to leave him in harm's way. I'll tell you what, I need the city no matter what. Thank you, KDP. That one was appropriately timed, if ever. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, even the dude in town has... Oh, God. He's going to get shelled hard, and he's not going to be able to finish taking the town in 1 turn. Damn it. I want a mech. I might want 2. I may need someone that I can throw over here against these guys. Who else is good against infantry, I guess? Well, obviously infantry, but... APC can't. Well, yeah, duh. 15,000 for rockets. Maybe that's my next one. I want 2 mechs. I don't think there's any reason other than cost that I would want infantry over mechs. And I may just do a couple of those. APC would let me move things faster, but I don't think moving things faster is really my worry right now. If I go to 13,000 next turn... spend this will get me to 10. That will at least let me get a normal tank. I think I'm just going to do that. they're coming across the water. Ah, son of a biscuit. I think that means at least that one is going to. What happens? For science, we're going to look at this one more time here. I'm going to just put him in harm's way for this nearest bazooka dude. Resupply the arty as long as I'm here. I'm going to go with, he'll move down into the water and attack from a position of disadvantage. The APC won't attack back, but at least he might survive it because the other dude's going to be standing in the river. That would allow me to at least put a little shelling on this dude here and weaken him up. Oh yeah, that weakened him good. It's not an optimal strategy, but that's not what I promised. I don't see that anywhere down in the stream text down below. And then he is probably going to get ripped up by that howitzer. But the tank is also a problem down here. So we're just going to do this. Let's see if we can at least get Tanky McTankface out of the way. That's at least one more unit down. This is interesting. I can only move him. I don't want to move him up here. He becomes an immediate target for both sets of artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I set him here, that might lure the forward artillery into taking a pot shot at him, even though the tank is moderately badly damaged already. We're probing the AI here to see how it behaves and different things. Because I'm sure I did a little bit of that back in April when I first started, but I don't remember any of it right now. So, yeah, okay, we're just gonna see where this goes. I mean, worst case scenario, I just have to start the scenario over again. Okay, taking that city. Couldn't take that one because I weakened his ass up. The Arty is going for the weakened tanks. It wasn't stupid after. Oh, jeez. Okay, that definitely explains why he took that option. And yeah, I knew this was a gamble. Fortunately, he had a reduced firepower being down in the water, so I did survive it technically. Even got some resupply action out of the deal. Can he make it? Oh, sweet. Oh, he can get to both of them. Yeah, honestly, that doesn't matter if you can get to both of them. You gotta target the one that's got full health. Much better to take a pot shot from a half health one than to take a pot shot from a full health one. I'm gonna stick with the defensive cover of the mountains for the moment. I want to take this city. Income! This is my medium. My medium can't get all the way to either of those at the moment. So maybe I put my medium in charge of going after a bazooka dude. Maybe other bazooka dudes. My bazooka dudes can cross the river the same way. That's probably what I really want to do. Let's get those moving up there. Curiosity mode. Can I finish him off? I probably could. Do I want to throw away my artillery to finish off one of his bazooka dudes? I'm sorely tempted because I'm terrible, but I'm not that tempted, I don't think. So if he can move 2, I am going to pull mine back to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't shell the dude in the city, but I can shell them as they come across the river. He is not useful in any capacity. Except maybe to be a line of defense in the city. Yeah, I guess, why not? And let's resupply the guy that doesn't actually need to be resupplied, I don't think. Yeah, oh well. Oh, this. That's the interesting question though. Do I do this? If Bazooka 4 comes for me, he'll be standing in the river and only have 4 health. Yeah, okay, why not? This is not sound tactics, but where we go? Do it. Oh, yeah, actually, I was talking earlier. I have played Into the Breach. I've played Into the Breach on a harder mode and had a lot of fun, but I have replayed a lot of battles in Into the Breach. But yes, I played that first on, well, I'll say PC. Technically, I mean Mac in the background, but I played it there first on Steam, but then I also bought it for the Switch here, so I play occasionally while I'm on the go. What else can... Oh, that's right, I can buy stuff now. I think I want a missile truck. Oh, no, I think I want a rocket truck. Which means I gotta wait one more turn. One more turn and I get a rocket truck. I'm just doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's too late. Final answer. Yeah, Into the Breach is really good.
Sorry to have to do this.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, God. Here it comes. Plus 5 million to attack strength. That's super gonna hurt, even with those half-reduced artilleries. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think his rocket trucks can hit me from here, at least. Oh, that 4 bazooka dude wasn't done taking the city. Oh, he probably wasn't coming for me. Oh yeah, that one hurt. He's gonna get bot shotted from both. No, not from both. This other one's going for the civies, or the infantry, and any civies hiding behind them. Guy by. No, I don't. No. He is going for the rocket dude. Oh, that's right, because they have such amazing extended range with this special ability. That was an insane range. And it's my Taiga. I recognize that truck starting. Hey, Miller, welcome in. I recognize the Taiga. Now I recognize the shout-out going on. I am definitely not playing SnowRunner today because it's not Wednesday. Instead, I have declared... Well, I've continued a war that I declared a whole bunch of months ago. Look at that. I can cross the river and cause pain. Stupid enemy infantry. Oh, and then I got a little bonus Streamlabs visit. Thanks, Streamlabs. He's willing to accept a hint of risk right there. How do we want the rest of these to go about anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I should... Oh, he has an extended range. I gotta close in. I just have to. He can't shoot me if I'm next to him. But if I instead stand next to... Ooh, if I take some defensive position in the city, and the 5 can't shoot at me, technically the 4 could. Obviously, I'd rather have a 4 shoot at me than a 5. Now he's only 3. This... Yeah, there's really nothing I can do for this dude standing there by himself with a 1, but maybe he can knock him down to a 3 as well? At least he can't shoot back. That's negative, Ghost Rider. go ahead and move him up. Can you combine units, put these together for a 9? I have no idea in this particular game if you can or not. Technically, I'm going to be in range of the 4, but at least I'll have a little bit of city cover. I need to get him moving to the front. He's just going to have to expose himself a little. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean for that to come out that way. Bazooka Boys are crossing the river. They have the numerical advantage over there. That would be nice if they could start stealing back cities over there. That means I'm going to go ahead and have him start advancing. Do I want him to be a decoy? Do I want him to draw some fire? Is he... I think this means that his snipe attack was only that one turn. If he's got a multi-turn snipe attack, I am doomed. So if he's not snipe attacked, this might be good enough to distract him. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't have enough range with my artillery. Damn. Okay. But I will take advantage of the resupply opportunity. We're probing the AI again a little bit. Let's see if he, as a completely defenseless APC, will he draw that guy's attention? Or is he... He can't shoot at him. All he can do is run away from him. He could shoot at him because he's already damaged. If he's always got +1 range because of the CO, technically he could reach that artillery as well. Or this one, for that matter. Got a lot of options brewing. Do I want rockets, or do I want another medium tank? I'm going rockets. Ba-dum. I still have $2,800, which would only be enough to get me an infantry. I don't think I'm going to need an infantry, though. So, yep, we're sticking with... Oh, I didn't mean to click you, sir. We're sticking there. What do you got, Grit? Rocket Boy resupplied. He took one more city, which means a little more effort for me to take it. He did go for this as a decoy. Not bad damage-wise, I'll take that. And then their other artillery is going after the 1-strength guy. You know what? That gets him out of my way. Thanks. You did me a service. Did I hear anything back from that job opportunity? Well, that's interesting. This is a good point for a... Oh, no, wait. I'm under missile attack. Hang on. Okay. We survived in the mountains. Not very well, though. Crap. I miscalculated his range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, because of his +1, he was in range. Damn it. So I've kind of had 2 so far. The one that technically came in second. Yeah, we're totally healing right now. The one that came in second, that actually came through a recruiter. That's the one that I think technically I probably have the best skills match for, but they are looking for someone who has deep experience in the medical field. Not necessarily a doctor, but someone who has medical training would be awesome, but someone who has worked as, a software engineer for health fields before is what they were really looking for. They've been having a ton of problem finding said person, so they'd reached the point where they went to this recruiting place that I'm looking through. And they said, okay, maybe we're willing to take a look at a jack-of-all-trades type of person. And that happens to have been exactly the way that I described myself just a couple of days before they had this meeting. So I was the first one that they threw a name out. And they seemed kind of interested. They sent over my resume, and then they waited days while they were looking through it. And they finally got feedback on Thursday, and then called me Friday about it that, well, I worked for a company that had consulting in the name, so their vision of a consultant is the person who comes in, looks at what you've done, sits back in their fine Corinthian leather, and proceeds to tell you how you should do things differently, and don't actually work down in the trenches writing code, which is 100% not the case. But somehow the person that they're talking to, they've got it in their mind that that's what consulting means. Honestly, I have been a contractor, not a consultant really, in the work that I've been doing. But they have reached a bit of an impasse. They finally called me on Friday to say, yeah, we don't understand what the mental blockage is there, but the guy's got it in his mind that you haven't actually done software work, even though I have 2 pages of resume are just dedicated to my last 9 years as a consultant and all of the tech stack that I have been working and doing development in. So they're continuing to work on that particular guy. You know, let's make my face a little bit bigger, as long as I'm gonna wax soliloquiful for a while. It's a word. I just made it so. Trademark. You can't use it. It means you can't even look it up. It's a word now. So that one's in kind of a holding pattern. It's a job that I think would actually work really well for me. It's headquartered just across the Columbia over in Vancouver, Washington, but it's totally remote. So in theory, I would never actually have to go to their offices. That particular company has more traditional corporate-driven, kind of 8-person development teams rather than this fast skunkworks 3-person team that they were looking for someone on. So it's possible that I may get a call back sometime in the next week, 2, 4, who knows what, about one of those other roles opening up with a different hiring manager that they think will be a much more straightforward pitch to. So that one's kind of, I would consider sort of dead in the water right now. The other one, though, that technically, I guess it's the first one I did because it was through a connection on LinkedIn, and then I applied directly on their website, and then got a 3-person LinkedIn intro to a woman who turns out to eventually be the hiring manager. I haven't spoken to her yet, but I have now completed interview 2 with them. The first 2 people that I've talked to seem to have really liked me, so I have already gotten the clearance to advance to interview number 3, which is they will provide you with a small-scale technical project that, in theory, should take about 2 to 4 hours to work on. They pointed out in the email that I've now gotten about that you will not be timed, so that's awesome, because I could almost see myself saying, oh, look, it's 5 p.m., I got your email now, I'll start it now, and then just work all night long on it if I really need to. But yeah, it's a non-time thing, and then you turn it back in through standard cloud source control stuff, and then 1 or 2 of the engineers on their side will kind of take a look at it, and effectively, we do a code review together on what I've done. And it's really not so much you did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong. It's, hey, I see here you chose to do a thing this way. I suppose it could have been done any of a dozen ways. Why that one instead of the other 11? I suppose if I did something technically wrong, we might talk about what that is. I don't know what the project is, so I don't know what the question's going to be. One that we used to do on a small scale, because we would do it on, for people coming in person interview on the whiteboard, was, write a function that takes a string as input and then as output reverses the string and sends it out. Because, there are 100 ways that you could do that. There are probably only a couple that are maximum efficiency that use pre-built APIs, but that's no fun. So it was always fun to see how people would go about doing it, especially based on which language they chose to do it, because there was never a requirement that you had to pick a specific language even. We even allowed you to do pseudocode, so you could just write out conceptually the process you would use. Since this one involves an actual source control, you have to at least have stuff in files that can show differences. But I don't know that they actually plan on compiling and running it. I think it's just a look at it kind of deal. What if the package is working on the Arby's phone app? Oh, then I want a job at Arby's. Unfortunately, that's not who I'm applying with, so chances are that's probably not going to be good. But I got the email that said, your interview 3 is going to be with them, and then doing the code review with the engineers on the other side. And assuming that there's no train wreck there, then here's what interview numbers 4 and 5 will look like. So number 4 is with the hiring manager, in theory. That's the woman that I have been introduced to, so is my connection now. It's someone that we've literally sent 2 sentences to each other via LinkedIn. So I don't think I have a huge advantage there, except that we have both had the same common guy as a manager in the past. Her as a direct employee and me through my consulting firm. And then the final interview, and it's possible 4 and 5 might get reversed, is with a product manager who works at the company. That would be the person that's kind of in charge of deciding what the roadmap for the top level applications should actually be. I'm implying to be one of the people that works kind of on the database back end. So they have a small suite of apps that do mapping stuff that they sell for iOS and Android. They all three in common call down to their common data source to ask for maps and other data. That's what makes it more valuable than just having Google in your pocket. Is we provide all. I say we already, like I'm implied. They provide all this extra data. So the backend piece I'd be working on is handling the requests coming in from the apps, pulling the right data from the right places, assembling it all together, and then packaging it back up to send to whoever called for it. So there is a product manager who is in charge of at least one, if not all three, of those vertical apps. So they will have requirements on, I need my app to do this, so the backend data needs to support that. And then there may be other product owners that owe the other ones. And then that's where you get three different product owners asking for completely different things, because I've been in the software business for a long time and I know exactly how that works. And I mentioned that during some of the early interviews, and they go, yeah, you're right. So I think I got bonus points there. Making sure the roast beef is sliced thinly, but not too thinly. Because if it's too thin, it's pointless, right? You can't continue on with that anymore. So I have sent them the days next week that I'm available to actually work the project. And then in a separate spreadsheet online form that I have to fill out for them, I've specified which days I'm available to do the actual interview part of 3 and 4 and 5. So for the next 2 weeks, I've said everything from Thursday on for like phone and conference call meetings, because Monday through Wednesday next week we have roofers coming and they will probably be making a ton of noise. But for doing the project, I've told them basically any day next week, with the provision that Monday through Wednesday it's going to be kind of loud in here, maybe not the best environment for working on a project for 2 to 4 hours, but it's also going to be over 100 degrees here all 3 of those days. So the work crews may come out at 8 in the morning, work until noon, and then they may be done. So I filled out the availability after 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So I don't think they'll actually get any of my feedback until next Monday. So I think Tuesday is probably the earliest I could possibly get started. I'm betting they'll probably set the project for Wednesday, interview 3 for Friday. That way their engineers have 2 days, or at least the full day Thursday, to actually do the review on it, and then meet with interviews 4 and 5 the first few days of the following week. So it's an engineering interview, so it just wouldn't be that if it didn't take a good 3, potentially 4 weeks to get through. So that part kind of sucks, but it'll be nice if it actually keeps going forward. Especially since right now it's the best lead that I've got going. I do have an offer from that same prior co-manager to make one more introduction over LinkedIn with somebody, but I haven't had the time because I spent a chunk of time yesterday kind of going through all my availability, and I had been doing a bunch of studying just in case technical questions came up for the interview that I had on Thursday. Turns out I didn't need them. Their policy is that the computer science trivia game show that most of these interviews turn into is they've agreed that it's just as pointless in finding the good engineer for your environment as I've always thought it actually was. This project, I think, actually makes more sense. So let's see, where am I? I am hoping to conduct some more murders here. Let's work on taking this one completely out first, because we need this to happen. We need this to happen pretty badly. Even at reduced strength. Oh, I was trying to rub the bridge of my nose and I just smeared all over my glasses. Damn it. There we go. Everything's fixed now. Okay, that's one less threat. Can anyone I've got actually get all the way over there? Probably not, but that's okay. 58%? Oh, so if that'll do 5.8 damage, that might finish these guys off. Even if it reduces them to 1, that makes them almost completely ineffective, but not as ineffective as 0. Hey, thanks, Miller. At this point, I will take anything and everything I can get. I am nowhere near Jeopardy, but it sucks ass being unemployed. I haven't done this for 20 years. When I moved here to Portland to take this job, I actually voluntarily got to quit that job back in Omaha, which was fun because it's not the first time I've gotten to quit a job, but it's definitely the best time I've gotten to quit one. He can't quite get there. This dude is now the major threat. Because if his range is 5 normally, that makes it 6. God, it doesn't... Yeah, I have to go all the way to Intel in order to see what my range is. Nope, and even that... It still doesn't... No, I don't want to get too risky with stuff. So if he's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he actually gets 6 because of his CO's ability. That explains why he was able to hit me here. That also means that that road space is bad, but that one is passable. Which then also means that this one over here is going to be safe for him. He can't attack at this point, but it moves him in position to be able to support. What did we decide? This one is actually safe for my medium tank. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to bring him up because that's really all he can do. Yeah, he can hit my tank from there unless I park somebody next to him. I hate to refer to this one as my sacrificial lamb, but he is totally my sacrificial lamb. I've only got this one reduced strength infantry guy over here, so moving infantry is really all he's got. Artie can still attack over him, though. He couldn't attack the dude next to him, but he can fire at other units. His that field of effect doesn't get nullified just because he has somebody next to him. So let me rethink that, though. It's always rough starting a new job. Sounds like got a good handle. I think I actually do have a good handle on the interview. I hate people. I don't like being around people. I don't like socializing, but I can be really good at it. Yeah, and I can be good at it for two reasons. One, if I actually like someone, you know, like say Urgent Sandwich. It was a blast to get to go up and visit with Rocky. I mean, Urgent Sandwich a couple of weeks ago. But I can also do it if well, maybe too long. I can do it if I need something from you, like a job. I can also do it if you happen to be a friend of Mrs. Jedi's that I don't care for. I can take it really good in that scenario. And yes, there are numerous entrants in that category. I'm not telling you who they are. So yeah, when it comes to the interview, I have a good time, and I have done interviewing enough over my career that I kind of know where the questions should be coming from. So the old standby of, you know, receiving a question that you don't know an answer to and then trying to redirect to something that you do know, I've picked up a little bit of ability to know, obviously, when something like that is coming. And so then I can just throw something proactively out to do the redirection right away to try to steer the conversation in a different direction so that we stay as far away from the trivia game show as we can, because I'm terrible at the trivia game show. By virtue of doing contracting for the last 9 years and not really ever getting to do the same thing for longer than 3 to 12 months at a time, I have, in 9 years, I have done projects in at least 10 different languages. So when you ask me the trivia question about one, unless it happens to be the most recent one I've worked in, I'm not going to remember. And the most recent one I've worked in with work there is C++, the oldest one that I've had to work in for the last 9 years. That was a bad contract. I know now why we took a horrible contract, because apparently that was the last one we were going to get. But yeah, that was a really rough time on that one. I did not care for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can move him straight over to the city. He's only strength 4 left, is that right? So he's not going to be able to do much with that city. But he can always get started on it. It shows a little progress. It might make him a target for this 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So sitting right there is in Rocket Truck's way. We really don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is as well. Sitting right there isn't going to do any good with the artillery piece. But if I sit here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is out of range of the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in range of the second one, so that doesn't help him a whole lot. If I sit here, then between being a soft and juicy target and having a number 4 infantry right there, that might draw his attention and leave my big bad boys alone over there. So, oops, I actually have to select him first, don't I? There we go. Oh, he can't drive quite that far. Okay, reevaluation. That one's in jeopardy. That doesn't help. Maybe over here in the road. Yeah, that'll let me resupply that tank. That's good. That might even help. Oh, those guys are back to full health, so we can take each of these cities in just 2 turns each. Ooh, that's gonna work out good. Okay, that's, I think, the longest turn I've ever taken here, but lots of good chit chat going on around stuff. Before I end my turn, let me get re-caught up. Let me put the reading glasses back on. Not even a single diplomacy check. You know what? You're right. There probably should have been. Yeah, I think in terms of technical skills, the health-related one that's pretty much dead in the water, I think I'm better technically suited to that one. But this particular one, it uses a programming language that I haven't used before. So I downloaded the free version of it last weekend. So part of my interview process has been, nope, haven't ever used Go, but I've pulled it down onto my machine and I've started playing around, and here's a couple of the websites that I've gone to that have tutorial stuff, and I've got it integrated with Visual Studio Code, so I can do, running and debugging, and I've got the little terminal in the corner, and everything's official, and this is the process that I go through when I do my development. And as a contractor, I've done this every 3 to 12 months, get thrown into something I've never seen before and come up to speed. So I have actually zero concern about being able to function well in this environment. It's just all about getting through this interview process. And I think the only challenge I have left is this project. If it explicitly calls on me to do something that I have not done before. I know I get to pick my own language because I asked him for spoilers in the last interview I was in. And that's when he mentioned, yeah, it's about 4 hours long. You are not prescripted any language, so you can use whatever you're most comfortable in, which means I'm probably going to do it in C#. But apparently you are scored on the other end. And I don't know, like, you can explicitly gain points for things, and I don't know what the categories are, so assuming I can get through that with a decent enough score, C students rule the world, then yeah, blast through the rest of the interviews, and then it all comes down to how many other people do they have in the pipeline that have all made it to the end, and how important is your score on your project versus how much do people like you and react with you. And I think I have an edge on that one, because unlike your typical engine nerd, I can be the computer science cocktail party dude, when I need to. Best of luck. They should have hired me on the spot. They should have done that a little while ago, but I'll take it. If it takes them 3 or 4 months, that's before my severance package runs out, so I'm taking that. Good luck. Catch you up with you later. Life is calling. That's good. And hey, Miller, next time you're on and streaming, I will be sure to drop in and catch you. I should pick English as my language. Like I was saying, we allowed people to use pseudocode when they're at the whiteboard, so you really could just write it in English. Technically, I could here. I wonder if you get points for being a super smartass. Just smartass, probably. I think I've already scored some of those. I don't know about super smartass, though. It helps me. It's the only one I speak, and I'm only okay at it. Yep. I'm good enough. Okay, let's see what grit has waiting for me here. He has a lot of money. I wish I could steal his money. He did go for soft and juicy as a target. Ha, fooled you. I don't even care about that one. And you're so weak and flabby, you barely hurt him. Oh, and that's all he had. Ah, because I kept everyone else out of range. Now we are going to shell you first from a distance. Boom, boom, boom. Destroyed. That is going to take a lot of time for him to actually finish getting through that. This is a little better since I can move and capture on the same turn. I don't think it really so much matters me taking these away from Grit. Should I have... I should have bought something on last turn, but I'm going to take advantage of this. The fact that I forgot to go ahead and get a good tank this time. I got 4,800 bucks left. Recon. There's no soldiers left. I don't think they do well against the heavy armor. And there's no coppers. There's really... But the mech's going to be too slow, so I don't think there's any point in me wasting any more of my cash there. One thing I do want to check on... I meant to look at rockets. No, it's not actually showing me the detail that I want. Go to the guide? Oh god. Oh no, there's way too much. There's way too much. No, reading! Reading! Nope, I promised there would be no math. There will also be no reading here. Terms?
Let's move out.
Oh, no, that's right. Capture HQ or nuke everyone, and honestly, at this point, it's gonna have to kind of be nuke everyone. I wish some of these had the ability to actually get some healing without the city. I guess that's what... No, he doesn't actually do the heal, but he does resupply. And, they're full on ammo. He's a little low on ammo. I almost need a bum rush line. Ooh, he can get up close. How far can you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means he needs to get to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need him to move there. Right there, he is in range of one of the rocket trucks. I wish I could just run him right up next to the rocket truck and make him deal with me. I could probably just fire right over the top of him. Damn it. Nope, and that one doesn't show his range ability. Does it show range information over here? Okay, yes, this one does. Okay, artillery is 2 to 3. Rockets is all 5. Missiles is all 5. So it's just the artillery that's sort of short. So he's going to have range 6. Gotta remember this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can hit all the way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I move him all the way up here. In the next turn. Hey, Alex! Welcome in. Just popping in. Oh, reading. I hope you're reading. Oh, hey, are you reading your Kindle book? Okay, I'm caught up on everything else. So yeah, thanks for the visit. I will conduct my war while you read about the things. So if I start him here, he's going to take a little bit of fire, but then I can charge ahead to get the rocket truck taken out. That will then allow him to be bombarded by the other rocket truck, as well as that other main tank, so he probably wouldn't survive. It will give me time to bring the artillery and the regular tank in to help out, but I'll probably end up relying on the new medium tank that I just bought and these rockets to actually finish stuff off. Right here, safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a safe spot. 1, 2, 3. Maybe what I do is just buy myself a little extra time so that I can get both medium tanks involved together. And if I can have the two mediums focus on his one medium and let the artillery and the regular tank try to deal with the rockets. You know what? I want just that extra 1,000 points worth. I am going to go ahead and see about bringing someone up, why not, from the rear to help capture these cities and build more money faster. Just that dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can safely move to right there. I'm willing to bet he's just going to sit and wait for me at this point. He will have the ability to collect his charge points. Yeah, his meter is building up. My meter is basically empty. This is not good. Once he gets that snipe, then he will definitely be able to hit me all the way down here, so I'm going to have to charge. Well, okay. Made it to chapter 7, nice. Was that from scratch, or were you already into the book? Like I have any idea how big the chapters are or anything, but this way I can feel like I'm engaged in your book. Novel? Is it a novel or is it a textbook? I hope it's not a textbook. It better be a novel. Better be. You're in trouble if it's not, I guess. Interesting. Why can you go farther that way than the other way? You charge down here. Yeah, supply. Why not? You load up. You saddle up and come with me. Once more, unto the breach. Oh, wow. Ooh. He can move. Okay, we're taking advantage of this. We're going to weaken this rocket truck right away. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Okay, that may be very good for us. And bring this dude in right behind. He's got range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could attack across the river. I've already moved him, so it's too late, but he could have. That is going to be good for the income. That is going to be good for the income. Is there something for 12 down here? Another missiles. Oh no, that's air-to-air missiles. No, those do me no good. I don't need that. Screw that. Artillery. At this point, maybe just a regular tank. No, I need a medium tank. I'm gonna need a lot of mediums. You are useless against most of this armor up here, especially at health 4. I don't think you're even really going to be helpful against the rocket trucks. So we'll just let him kind of sit back there. My cannon fodder tank is low on ammo, but he is going to get completely blown away here shortly. Gonna go read. Well, hey, thanks for the visit, Alex, and good luck with the reading. You probably don't need luck. Enjoy your reading. There you go. I got the right one there finally. And oh, all in one turn. Damn. And this one's getting rocketed, but by the weaker unit. Oh, but the weaker unit still went full ham there. This is the one that worries me just a little bit. Because I'm sitting in the middle of the road. Yeah, defensively not so hot there. So they have supplied. If they can get over there in time to actually, Damn it. Okay, well, he's just going to have to move a little bit. He's carrying an infantry unit, so we are going to move. He's going to charge ahead. That poor little 4 dude, he's going to take a while. This will allow me to shell him for free from here. I've got to take advantage of that. Okay, 5 is better. I can... Ooh, which one do I rocket from here? I'm going to want him to move into a city regardless of anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm out of range of the leftmost truck. If I move down here. We're going to try this from in town. Ah, yeah. There we go. That's the stuff. I'm going to leave him at 1 so I can work on trying to finish this dude off from range here. Or at least get him down to where he's ineffectual. No more ineffectual than 0. That turned around very quickly. That went uphill very quickly for me. There we go. Now it should be just a mop-up operation on that one last missile truck. Or rocket truck. Missile truck.
You can't hide.
You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, okay. He's going to use his ability.
Snipe attack.
So that rocket truck can hit anybody, basically. Ooh, and that... Oh my god. Yep, that was range. Oh, just to be a jerk. He took out my he took out my soft and squishy with an infantry on board. Ow. Oh well. Guess what? I'm taking the city. Doo-doo-doo-doo! I probably forgot to buy more equipment last time, but guess what? Your doom is now behind me, dude. So start work on messing up your cities. You're probably just going to be a distraction, but that's okay. He can't get all the way over there. He can't. No one can. No one can do anything. He can't fire from there, can he? No. So... I can at least, I guess, sit in the trees for when the shelling comes back my way. This is what it looks like when your tank gets blown up. I am going to move him into a defensive posture in the city. I'm going to move him into defensive posture in a city that is out of his range. And we're going to close in there. There we go. I think we only need one more turn now. Sticks and twigs. I didn't see that coming. Sticks and twigs are exactly how it works. We've definitely gone into... Yeah, so for those of you that have been looking for the regular Dan Servo raid, Dan is still recovering from Gen Con today, so Jason Bullman is off on his own. I cowed him into activating the Twitch activation for a playthrough on... a playthrough on Baldur's Gate 3, so as soon as I finish this mission up here, we'll go raid Jason Bullman and see how he is doing on his playthrough. And then Dan should be back next week for his regular streaming. I also assume that on Wednesday and Thursday he'll be there for his Sirenscape deal. I'm actually going to need 2 damn turns to get through this. I can't get to either of those. Well, you go start doing your thing over there. I'm bringing in the medium tanks to see if we could get any closer. Oh, he couldn't even get close enough to attack. Damn it, I did need 2 more turns. First, I'm going to take that city away from you. it's kind of silly to bother spending any of that money now. End turn. I've got 2 tanks, a bazooka, and rockets or missiles or whatever this truck is in range of you. You can only kill one of them, so the other 3 can come for you. Wow, they were actually really effective at that. Okay, 13. I'd better not get the S rating. You can get the speed bonus and everything this time. I am, however, totally taking advantage of this.
Hyper repair.
Bring. Everybody is suddenly happier. Just in case there's any kind of credit I can get for it, we're going to let that dude do some stomping. I'm going to move that one like he's headed back for that other town. Is there any point in me actually doing this? No. No, there's not. But it's fun. Oh, yeah, we're going to bazooka you, dude. This is actually going to be more effective than I anticipated. And then I know you're sitting there just waiting to do your thing, but this is what I bought the medium tank for in the first place. Obliteration. I want an overkill bonus. Well, I'll settle for it.
Hey there, Junior.
Nice shooting, Tix.
Don't call me Junior.
I have a name. It's Andy.
That's the spirit.
Y'all are new to the Orange Star Army, right? Maybe. How'd you know? Well, no, that's because I'm Grit. I was beholden to Orange Star not too long ago myself, so everybody's a defector. That's great. So I'm pretty familiar with most of the military types. Well, y'all beat me this time. Who knows? Maybe we'll see each other on the flip side. So long, Junior. Yippee-ki-yay! I added that last time.
Stop calling me Junior.
That's my new tagline. Speed 94. God. Okay, at least it's not an S this time. An S would be total bullshit in this case, like it was last time. I'm happy with an A. 100 for power. I feel okay about that. Technique 64. See, now we're reflecting reality. My techniques was crap. But I'm learning a little bit more about how the AI reacts to things. And I was pretty continually forgetting about the whole +1 range all the time, and then +2 more when he uses his ability.
Hey there!
Ding dong! I have fresh junk. Come down when you're ready. Well, we should at least go take a quick peek at his junk. That is inappropriate. We're not gonna go take a peek at his junk. Ooh, Eagle! I like this dude. What have we here? Orange Star Forces, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, I never am. I had heard that the Blue Moon Army ruined them, but how interesting. I think I'll entertain them for a while. Am I them? I guess. Oh, we're going for an air mission next. That will be good for picking up next time around. I don't know, I'm kind of digging this. I might actually do this again next Saturday, too. Depends. There's some new stuff coming out on the 17th. There is the medical school add-on for 2 Point Campus. It's actually probably my number one. There is also the aquarium add-on for Let's Build a Zoo. Those are both coming out.
Look who's
First,
here.
let's go see what Hachi's got.
Yes.
Yeah, I've always got new stock. Come and peek at my crap. Good. You got any new over here, or is it just sound now? I want to say that there was a point where there were a whole bunch of locked maps that I spent some points to get them unlocked, so now they show up over here so that I can buy them again. Like the same software being released on a next-gen machine. That hits a little close to home. Oh, Grit artwork. That's all that they've added.
Knock 'em down out there.
I'm not going to say you lied to me, Hachi, because you didn't flat out lie to me, but that was definitely a misdirection there. So hey, everybody, thank you for coming along for the fun time with war. Let's see, let me get a raid queued up, because we know we are going to go visit Jason Bullman. It looks like he is deep into character creation for Baldur's Gate. It looks like he is going through some clothing options right now, so he should be about ready to actually set sail or whatever it is that you do at the beginning of the game. I bought it in pre-release mode 3 years ago and played it a bunch then early on, so I remember nothing. I know that you couldn't win the game because they hadn't built it all yet. And I also know that because I play it on Mac, I don't get the release version until September 6th. I could install it on my Steam Deck and play it now, but getting the Twitch integration off of the Steam Deck, I don't believe that'll work. I think you have to run an app in parallel on your local machine, and you could probably do it on the Steam Deck, but it would take work, so I'm out. So I'm waiting until September before I think about doing my own stream here with that integration turned on. But he has his turned on, in addition to be able to keep track with where his character stats are and what all of the status psi of his quests are. You should also have the opportunity to vote on some of his dialogue choices, and naturally, everyone is going to vote for the most uncomfortable options possible. So that should be a lot of fun. I've clicked the raid button. It's getting warmed up now. I am going to throw up a little more of the happy EDM music and send you to the end screen. And I look forward to seeing everybody again on Wednesday when it's back to SnowRunner time, going back to Pine Valley on the mod map. Multiplayer will be enabled, so anyone like Miller Time wants to join in, just let me know then. I'll have a code. So, bye.